Hello students, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Mohammed Study Circle. In this video, we are going to do the exercises of the chapter Art Rocks from the Ratnasagar English Reader Class A. So first of all, we'll solve the uh, objective type question, the MCQs, and the first question we have, Bhimbetka is famous because. So the Bhimbetka is famous because there are paintings in the caves done by the early humans. So the correct answers are in the bold letters as you can see in the options. So the question number first and the answer would be 1. There are paintings in the caves done by the early humans. That's why Bhimbetka is famous. We have second question. The site of Bhimbetka rock shelters were. So it were discovered by accident by Wakankar who has spotted the rocks from a tree. Now we have next question. The rock shelters at Bhimbetka. The rock shelters at Bhimbetka are made of naturally occurring sandstones. Okay, next question. The rock shelters have paintings by people from the Paleolithic age. Okay, now we have the other type of question answer which is true and false. So there are statements given. We'll have to read the statements and we'll have to decide that the given statements are true or false according to the context of the story that we have already understood or I have already explained in two separate videos. So if you have not watched those two explanation video of this chapter, then please go to the playlist and watch those videos first and then come back to this video. So the first statement we have, on the smooth inside of the rock shelters we find scenes painted by an ancient group of people showing the earliest traces of human life in India. So as per the story, this statement is absolutely true. Now we have second statement. As we look upwards, we find cruder and simpler paintings. No, it's false because as we were looking from downwards to upwards, we what we observed was the cruder and the simpler paintings were at the bottom of the rocks, and the fine and the more complicated and more complex paintings were on the upside or the on the upwards of the rock center. So this would be a false sentence. Now we have the next statement. Different people at the different times use the same rock surfaces to paint on. So many images are drawn one above the other. So this sentence is absolutely true. Now we have we have next question. A tourist disturbed the peace among the rocks by talking loudly on his cell phone. Yeah, it's absolutely true. There was a man who was continuously talking on his cell phone while the other and his two friends were sitting and enjoying the solitude. But that man just snapped that solitude and that silence. So the next statement we have, supported by a rock wall, the other sat in friendly silence, looking down at the landscape below her. It is absolutely true. Okay. Now we have next question, and this is a subjective type question. And the question says, what is the significance of scenes depicted on the walls of rock shelters in Bhimbetka? So basically, this question asks, I mean, all those paintings, all those scenes that were depicted, that were painted on the rock shelters of the Bhimbetka, what are the importance of those paintings, of those scenes? So the answer we have, the paintings depicted on the walls of rock shelters in Bhimbetka are very important to us as they tells us about the prehistoric people, their activities, clothing and animals they had, besides throwing light on their lifestyle. These inputs facilitate the study of evolution of man. Okay. Now we have next question. Which scenes depicted in the paintings describe the formation of early society? I mean, there were a lot of paintings painted on the rock shelters of Bhimbetka, and this question particularly asks that what are those special scenes that depicts or that says that how early society were formed or how early society were uh, involved. Okay, so the answer is all the scenes in the paintings show the images of humans and animals individually as well as in groups. This shows that humans had started organizing themselves into a primitive form of society already in the Paleolithic period. Okay, now we have question number fifth, and this would be the last question for this chapter. And the question says, which tools did the early humans use? I mean, uh, those people who were living in that time in Paleolithic period or in Stone Age, what kind of instruments, what kind of tools they used as to survive their life? What occupations did they follow? So the answer we have the paintings show horse-borne riders. So there were paintings in which it has been described that there were some people who were riding on horses carrying blunt stones, stone instruments. So blunt stone instruments means those instruments which are made out of stone and they are not that much sharp, right? They are blunt. Paintings high up on the rocks show later stages depicting bows and arrows. So at some time they held up uh, blunt stone instruments that were not very sharp, and after that there were some paintings which shows some development in those instruments, and they saw some bows and arrows. No, bows and arrows means tir kaman, tir dhanus. The chief occupation followed by early humans included hunting, fishing, and food gathering. So the basic occupation that the early humans follow was hunting, शिकार करना, fishing, मछलियाँ पकड़ना, and food gathering. I mean, to survive, they need to collect their food. Okay, so these were Art Rocks questions, and I have already explained the chapter, and now I am giving you the solution of this chapter. Please go through all these videos and enjoy these videos and give me your feedback as well in the comment section that how do you like my work, or if you have any suggestion that I can improve myself or it can help me um, in getting better and better or growing the channel, then please you all are welcome in the comment section. Okay, and the most important thing I would like to say in the end that if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe the channel and share this video with your friends and classmates and let them enjoy the video as well. Bye bye.